Hello everyone, in this video I will show you our new firmware of Channel M30 AC energy meter. And in this video I will show you some new improvement and how to update the firmware for M30 because there are two CPU in M30. One is for ARM CPU and the second is ESP32. So in this video I will show you how to step by step. Okay, let's look at my computer. This is KCS 2.4.7 firmware for M30 that we have improvement about support display power with negative, so that we can support you to use generate and solar panel, so that the power will feedback to power grid. Sometimes you can see it here. So this time you can see if you use a solar panel or you use a generate, so that you can see the power will be at a negative value. Also, we support the date become negative in Home Assistant dashboard. Okay, let's look at, because you can see in this diagram, if you can get the negative power, so you need to use this CT sensor detect by this position. This is power grid, and this is CT sensor, and this is generate, and this is load. So that the current from the CT sensor to load will change the directions. So in first case, you can see if the power by this power grid, so that you can see the current by this direction and go to this load. But you can't use your CT sensor at this position. You can see can't get the negative power, because this time the CT sensor always have one directions for the current. If neither use this way or use this way, the CT sensor, the current direction always from the left to right. But if you CT sensor at this position, you can see if this have a power supply, so you can see this is the CT sensor current directions from left to right. But if you generate, give the power supply, so that you can see the power will go to this load, no problem. Also, you can see the current will feed back to the power grid. So you can see this time the CT sensor current is from right to left. So this date will be the negative. So you can see in Home Assistant maybe will collect how much money you will use. So that will have you the negative power to save your money. Okay, this is the principal diagram of your CT sensor to get different current directions for different value, negative and positive. Okay, let's look at how to download the firmware to M30. Okay, you can see the M30 have two firmware. You can see this one KCS firmware, that is for ESP32 chip. And this one you can see this bin file that used for ARM CPU firmware. The ARM CPU will use this bootloader tool, Channel bootloader tool, to download by RS485 interface. And the KCS firmware just downloaded by the ESP32 downloader tool. Okay, let's look at step by step. The first, we need to update the ARM CPU by RS485. And you can see this is our Channel M30 AC energy meter. And I will detect this load, you can see, by this CT sensor and connect with this CT sensor channel 1. And this have connect AC 208 volt. And the first, we need to update the firmware of ARM CPU. You can see this A and B of RS485. So this cable, you can see I have connect with my computer by this USB to RS485. You can see just the USB to RS485 and adapt. You can see A and B. So I just connect with my computer. Just look at here, and now you can open this bootloader tool. You can download this file. I have already downloaded, so I just click this one, and you can see it here. This is COM point. You can choose just the USB And this bandwidth you must set to this one, 38400 bandwidth. So others not needed to change. And click open serial port. And the next is important. You need to press this button, bootloader detect button, after the controller power on, less than 5 seconds. That means the red LED indicator on M30 will be fast blink. Only during the fast blink time you can press this button so that the board will enter the bootloader mode. So let's look at the PCB. And you can see if I power on, just connect with this 12 volt power supply. And you can see the red LED is blink. Only during this fast blink you can press this bootloader button. And now you can see the slowly blink. You can't use the bootloader mode. So you need to power on and press this button fastly. Okay, you can see. So that you can see, go to bootloader. Okay, this needed to press this button fast. And then you can open this file. Just open this file you have downloaded. So you can see I can click open and choose this bin file I have already downloaded and press open and just press download button. So you can see this is downloaded firmware to ARM CPU. Okay, this is download complete. You need to press this button run so that the M30 will be reboot. Okay, the ARM CPU is update firmware complete. We can close it. And next, we need to download the ESP32 firmware to M30. So you can see I can use this one, ESP32 downloader tool, and choose the ESP32 chip. And the default is UART and click OK. And now you can see this you need to choose this one, the firmware bin file, and make sure you have checked this box and address is 0. So only use this one file. You don't need to see this setting. You just only choose this file. You download from just this file. You download it. Okay, then you can see I can connect with my USB cable to M30. Now I can remove this USB adapter and let this USB cable and connect to my computer. Okay, so that's the USB is downloaded to this USB port, and this USB port is for M30 ESP32. So you can see I can click this one and click start. Okay, you can see begin download. Okay, it's download complete. We can close this window and click this one because I need to refresh the web page. But you need to repower on firstly. After download the firmware, you need to power off and power on again. So the M30 will be reboot and running for M30. And wait for a moment, let's refresh. I can click the index. You can see the software version have changed to 2.4.7. So this is the newest. And generally, and also enable this to MQTT. This is for connect our Kinkoni cloud server for MQTT block. And this is for the Home Assistant MQTT. I have installed Home Assistant in our server 16 controller. So you can see this is our, I have connected with my cloud server. And this enables the Home Assistant auto discovery function. That will be easy to use it. And save. And will be reboot. And then you can click monitor. Wait for a moment. Now it's disconnected with the MQTT block. Can refresh. Okay, you can see all have connected. Now you can see in Home Assistant, you can see I can click this M30 dashboard and you will see the value have showed. Okay, let's power on of our load. Okay, you can see I have connected with CT sensor. Now I power on and I let it become hot. This will become hot. And with for a moment, you can see the date is negative. The current and the power, you can see the negative. And in Home Assistant, we will look at the value. You can see the power also is negative. So this is another directions for CT sensor. And now I will change the CT sensor directions. So you will find the value will change to positive. So that is emulate the generate gives the power supply. So you can see now I let it for another directions. Just let this. Okay. You can see this time I change the directions of the CT sensor, and now you can see the power become positive value. And also we can see the Home Assistant, and you can see this power value is become positive. So if you change the directions of the CT sensor, the positive and negative value also will switch. So this can use for different power supply. You can see for this one or this one, so that the value will have different positive and negative. Okay, this is how to update the firmware for M30. Thanks for watching.